Welcome to Channel 8, Station LANE, Language Arts News and Entertainment. Today's episode features Vermilion's own Voices of Vocabulary, Mr. Innes and
Mrs. Koenig.
Introducing the very latest and exciting new words. It's what you need to know. We begin our story with Unit 1, page 14 of your new vocabulary book.
Did you know that it's a good idea to never judge a book by its cover? Look at this orange book. Doesn't look too exciting, does it? The only picture on the front is a pencil. But inside this book is a wealth of words you might not know, and learning how to use them will make you, yes you, a more interesting and intelligent person. Sounds exciting to me, so let's get started. Stop and smell the roses. You're never too old to learn. Curiosity killed the cat. Better safe than sorry.
Wait, stop. What are you talking about?
Oh, I got a little carried away thinking about our first word.
Okay, well, what is it?
Our first word is adage.
I get it now. Isn't an adage an old wise saying?
Right, and because it's a thing, it's a noun.
This should be a pretty easy word to use. We have all heard adages before. Practice makes perfect. Look before you leap. Two heads are better than one.
You got that right. Look at us.
Well, our director is telling us to move this along or we'll never finish, but better late than never.
Very funny.
I wish I had what the next word is. It is bonanza. No, not the TV show. This means a very large amount of something, valuable of wealth. If I had that, I'd be able to buy whatever I wanted.
Well, you know, there are different kinds of wealth. Good health, love, stuff like that. You could have a bonanza of profits or a bonanza of tomatoes from the garden. Speaking of gardens, the early bird gets the worm.
There you go again with the adages. Okay, next word. Hey, this is exactly what we are doing right now, making fools
of ourselves.
No, the word is
collaborate.
We are collaborating. We are working together.
Wait a minute, this word is number 5. Number 5 doesn't come after 2.
You're right. That's what we are doing. Doing. That means this must be a verb. Right. It is an action verb. We are collaborating on this newscast. We collaborate as teachers in class. Students can collaborate with each other on projects. They can also collaborate with each other on sports teams to win games. It's a great word and a great thing to do.
I agree. I hereby decree that we collaborate and move on to the next word.
That was very clever of you to use decree that way. Yes, our next word is decree. You issued an order that we move along. That is, you issued a decree. That's something you did. So this word is also a verb.
But I made a decree, which is an order. Isn't an order a thing?
Yes, that is also correct. A decree can also be a thing, a noun. It's a verb and a noun. It all depends on how it is used.
I decree that a decree can be a noun too.
There you go.
Did you know that meanings of words can evolve depending on how they are used? Number 8.
I know that people evolve, ideals evolve, just like the idea for this video. It evolved into a silly conversation.
Whatever. The point is, evolve means to develop gradually, to rise to a higher level.
Oh. Ideas evolve, people evolve, things can evolve and get stronger. Sounds like a verb. Maybe someday our talent will evolve and will actually be funny.
Speaking of comedy, I want to show you an excerpt from my favorite book. It's one of the funniest parts of the novel.
Let me guess. You have 2 pictures of Atticus Finch on that wall. Your favorite novel is Harry Potter.
We need to talk.
Kidding. I know. It's To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yep. And now I'm going to read an excerpt, a passage from a book. The narrator of the book is named Scout. She's a little girl and she decides to start swearing in front of her dad because she thinks that she won't have to go to school anymore if she tells him that's where she's learning to swear. Do not try this at home.
Okay.
So she's at Christmas dinner with her family and she asks someone to pass the damn ham.
Wait. What are you doing? You can't say that word.
I didn't say it. Scout did.
Ah.
She did it on purpose to get in trouble, but it makes me laugh every time. That whole excerpt about the dinner from the book is funny. I guess you'll have to read it. I mean, don't just read the excerpt. Read the whole book.
I did. I went to school here not too long ago. Remember?
Oh, yeah. How'd you like the book?
It's one of my more favorite books that we read here in high school and in 8th grade, I should say.
Well, good. I hope our students enjoy it this year. By the way, that was number 9, excerpt.
Okay.
What's that?
What?
In the corner over there, it looks like a spider hanging from the ceiling. It's hovering over the bookcase. It's just floating there.
I'll go jostle it and knock down the web.
My hero.
And by the way, those are two of our words. Hover, number 11, and jostle, number 12. Both verbs I've heard a lot.
Me too. Just walk through the hallway between classes and chances are you'll get jostled. And if you're not doing your work in class, your teacher will hover over you and tell you to get back to work.
Teachers just do that because they don't want students to revert back to where they were before they started 8th grade.
I hope that students won't revert to not knowing what these vocabulary words mean by the time we're done. I hope that they do just the opposite and it helps them progress.
I'm sure it will.
We will just have to keep vigil and make sure they don't revert.
You mean keep watch? Isn't a vigil something done at night? Keeping a vigil at night?
Not always. It's any period of watchful attention. People hold prayer vigils or they watch over someone who is ill. Last Thursday on 9/11, there may have been vigils held at certain memorials.
Yes, it's usually more of a serious thing and a good word to know.
And on that note, we have introduced all 10 words that you need to know this week. You will have the chance to work on these words before your quiz on Friday. And remember, they're out of order. Not every word in the unit is being used, so pay attention to the numbers.
That is our broadcast for today. This has been Station LANE, Language Arts News and Entertainment with Mr. Ennis and
Mrs. Koenig,
Vermilion's Voices of Vocabulary.